Hi guys, it's Darlene from Chalk Couture. I'm going to show you a quick project, how to make these cute little farmhouse beads. I made this one the other day and I did a little tassel on the end of this. The one I'm going to make this morning, I'm going to use one of our cute little peppermints that I just got these from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to clip one of these guys off, and I'll save all the rest of these for another project. I have my cute little gingerbread guy right here, and I have some beads. These are from Hobby Lobby as well. So they had red beads just like this. So they had the red beads like this on a string, and then they had the black and white ones. So I took the black and white ones apart, and I'm going to save the black. I got orange and white ones like this. I'm going to save the black to go with some for Thanksgiving or for Halloween. And using the red and the white ones to make these cute little gingerbread guys here. So I'm going to show you the easy way to do this, because a lot of people do this the hard way. You're going to always start with a clean end, cut your end. This is just twine. So we're going to start with our twine, and we're going to take a piece of tape and we're going to tape the end of that. And the reason you're going to tape the end is so that it will go through your bead easily. So it's not going to fray. So basically you're putting like the end of a shoelace type thing on the end here, so that it is kind of a little hard type ending, and it'll go right through the beads really easily. No problems. So just squeeze that so you have your end. And we're going to start with the other end, and we are going to tie on our little peppermint candy here. You want to leave a little bit of a tail because we're going to tuck that up into your beads. And then we're going to decide what our pattern is. We're going to start with red first, so we can just start threading them on there. And we'll go red, white, red, white. I was hoping I could find some cute little peppermints, or I could put some peppermints in here. That would be cute. Every once in a while to put peppermints. I wonder how that would look. We could try it out. We could see if it looks okay. We can always pull it off. When you get down here, you're going to take that little tail that you have and you're going to tuck that through your beads. We're just going to hide that through the beads. And this, if you have to, tape that also. You can take just a little tiny piece of tape on that end, and that way it'll go through there easily too. So you're just kind of going around in a circle, making your end, and then you can feed that right there through that bead. Because you just want to hide that tail in there. You don't want to just cut it off, because it could come undone, and we don't want that to happen with our beads. We want to make sure that everything is nice and secure. Tuck that inside of there. Okay, we're almost there with hiding that tail. So that is just the tail from where we tied the little candy on. All right. Okay, so now it's going to go inside of this white bead, and it's going to be gone. We're not going to see it anymore. So that's on the end. We could see what it would look like to do our little candies here and there. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I wonder what it would look like to have a candy hanging. Well, we can try it and see. If we don't like it, we can take it off. I am always about trying things out and Let's see how it looks hanging in between. It might be super cute. I might have to go back and get more. Alright, so I'm trying to make sure that I am doing this in front of you guys. Oh, it's having a hard time going through there. That might be a problem. I am not sure I'm going to like that. Okay, I think we're just going to stick to our basic pattern of red, white bead. And now I got to get it back through here. No problem. We can always cut that and redo it, or just pull really hard. Okay, so let's just keep going. All we need to do is know our pattern. We could have our kids do this, our grandkids. It's a great little activity for them to learn patterning, which is what I did when my kids were little. I would sit them down and we did cute little snowman or gingerbread necklaces for craft shows, and I would pay them for getting all of them assembled, and they would just do red, white, or red, white, green, red, white, green. So it kind of helped them. It's a skill that people need to learn. Even as adults, we sometimes struggle with this. But you can see how quickly this goes if you tie the end of it. So, or if you tape the end of this, that is just a little trick. So you can use glue painter's tape, you can use Scotch tape, you could even take glue and kind of make it into an end and let it dry really quick. So anything to make it easier to thread that through so it's not fraying. We're just going to keep going till we get to the end, but this is how you do it. These beads here, these beads are, they came painted. So you can paint your own, no big deal. They don't always turn out as nice because unless you spray paint them, they probably are not going to be even. That is the problem that I had. And let me show you some that we painted. So these are some that we painted, and they're kind of splotchy, but that's okay because maybe you like that look. And then I just tied a little gingerbread guy on there. So I'm actually going to undo this and redo this because I need to do it better than that. That one didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. But these beads were, first of all, they were already painted and they were on sale. So how can you beat that? So they basically, this is costing me about $4 or $5 to make this. And I'm not having to spend the time to paint these guys. So I'm grateful for that. Always looking for ways to save time, because we know we don't have enough time. Who does? If there were only 48 hours in every day, well, then we would want more. We'd want 72, right? So we just have to work with what we have. Gonna get this threaded through. This one's a little bit tighter. So you might have some that you have a little problem with, that you have to actually work at getting it through. No problem. And you can cut that off and redo that end if you need to. I always make sure that I have a lot of extra jute because you do not want to get to the end and have to splice some together. So looks like I might have an uneven amount of beads, which is no problem. I can grab some more, or we can just not do the extra ones. Oops. Red, white, come on. So just do your pattern all the way through. And we are getting to the end. Okay. I really did not count. I just grabbed. So that is part of my problem here. I just grabbed some beads. And I do have a bin over here. Let me see. Well, let's take a look at it. We may not need to add more. We may be happy with what we have. Okay, I think that's a decent length. These I'm just going to save. I'm going to put those to the side. We'll use that on another project. Now I'm going to show you what we need to do to tie this. It's really simple. You're going to thread this through your little gingerbread guy. Then you're going to tie your knot. So you want to do a square knot. You want it to stay. So you're going to do your square knot if you're not sure how to do that. So you go one way and then you go back the other way. We want this to be tight enough to not be all floppy. And you want it loose enough that you're able to thread this through there. So just going to tighten that up a little bit. I'm going to go back through and do my other part of my knot. Are you leaving?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Hubby is out working on stuff on his boat. They went fishing yesterday, caught lots of fish. So now I'm going to thread it up through because we want to hide this tail, and let's see how we can best do this. So I still have that end that's taped, and I'm just going to go through one bead at a time, and then we will trim this down. Okay, so I have it through the first one. I really only need to go through one more. I do not need to do it a long ways because my knot is not going to come undone. So I can trim it right there. So you're making sure you're only trimming that one piece. I'm going to save this. I can probably use this for something. I can make a short one. All right, so there we go. It's all tied on. So now I have a cute little gingerbread with the peppermint. You can do these however you want. It's totally up to you. You can do any color. You can do just plain beads. They don't have to be painted. You can do the tassels. Totally up to you. So, and my camera is tilting. Sorry guys. It happens. Life happens. Alright, well that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions I can help you with. Have a great day.